So part of your daily massage or your weekly massage includes the breast. And some of us feel very uncomfortable touching our breast, or we don't want to look at them. Um, so this whole area can feel very tender. This is the area of our heart. You know, when we massage around here, we connect to our heart. This place of love, compassion, a place that sometimes we guard, a place that's been broken, a place that's overwhelmed, and also a place full of love, full of compassion. So, and so this can be a tender space, and many women are uncomfortable around their breast because they're the wrong size, the wrong shape, they've changed through the years. Maybe there's scar tissue, maybe you had mastectomy, or maybe you had surgery. So be tender when we practice the massage. Find your comfort zone so you feel safe and loving. And that can be just resting your hands here. Maybe you go a bit further the next time. But for your general health and monitoring your health, I really invite you to start to connect with this tissue, not just as a breast exam, but breast awareness, so you know what is right for you at different times in your cycle if you have a menstrual cycle, because the tissues can change through the cycle. So really understanding and knowing your body and your body's wisdom. And breathe here. And otherwise, it's just a very intuitive practice. Just like you massage the rest of your body, you also massage the breast and the chest area. So there is, it is a place where a lot of us hold tension, especially if you're a little bit contracted like this, or if you do a lot of muscle work just at the top of your chest, the muscles can do the same thing. So we are trying to ease off and just connecting to our hearts, love and compassion. The lungs, also a place where we receive breath, we offer the breath out, a place that can hold grief. So the breast tissue itself is not muscular, but it is behind the pectorals of the muscles. But it does have lymph in it, and it's a special place. They are special places. So we'll practice intuitively. I like just to rest the hands on the chest bone, the sternum, and we have the hridayam mudra, the tala hridayam at the center of the chest, and that's also at the center of the heart. So there's a marma point here. And maybe you just rest your hands here and breathe. So taking a few breaths, just connecting to our hearts. And then perhaps bringing some oil into the hands. You can use most oils. Obviously, if there are issues or previous issues around the breast tissue, then you might need some support in what oils to use, or if you should be massaging. But great for scar tissue. So you warm up your oil. And you could warm up your oil really before you put it into your hands. So if it's an oil with a nice aroma, smell the oil, because aromatherapy is powerful. So again, touching the heart, maybe make little circular motions. So obviously I'm wearing a top, you wouldn't be wearing anything, so you can actually touch the tissue. And I like just to slide the hands in this little area where again we have lymph, so just doing little gentle actions of pumping here, just connecting to the lymph. And you could take that up near your ears, behind your ears as well. And then again at your heart. So there are more marma points than just the hridayam here. The rid points are between the ribs on either side. So you could slide your hands into the ribs and or the intercostal muscles on either side and just take a few breaths. They might feel sensitive. So you don't have to push very far, very hard. It can just be a gentle touch. There's a marma point just towards the end of the sternum. There's a sensitive point here. So just at the end of the breastbone, and then obviously at the center of the chest. So we started just using the palms of the hands and maybe just the knuckles. You could touch as well for your fingers. Connecting to the energy of the heart. And then starting from here, you can make circular movements across the breast. So obviously this depends on the shape of your breast. You might use both hands on one breast, making circular movements. Maybe you have to move the breast around a little bit. But really, it's very intuitive. Take the movement into your armpits again. So this is where we have the lymphatics. And it's a very gentle massage. And I feel if we start doing this with love and tenderness, it has that very energetic, emotional component. But also you connect to these tissues that change. If you have a menstrual cycle, they can change through your cycle, so you know what is normal for you at specific points in your cycle. And this is really important for our breast health, to monitor our breast health. So if you feel any changes, you may know there's certain changes, say just after ovulation or just before your period, and you know that's normal for you. But if there are other changes going on that's abnormal, you then, this make it a breast awareness rather than just breast examination, but an awareness of what's happening in your body. So again, you massage however feels good and checking in, and do it with love and tenderness. Again, maybe you simply finish resting your hands over your energetic heart, so at the sternum, and just take a deep breath in and out. Connecting to the feminine energy of your chest, of the breast. That's part of your physiology, your anatomy, and they can be part of your sensuality, sexuality. If you had children and breastfeeding or are breastfeeding, it's part of that. But they are so much more than that, and they're also for your connection, just for you. And so again, I invite you to include awareness of the breast tissues in your regular oil massage. Make it part of your practice.